Tony Dolezel sustained a complete fracture of one of the lumbar vertebrae in his lower back in 1976. Tony has invented an exercise called reverse hyperextension. In 1980, Tony underwent lumbar fusion surgery. Since the surgery, Tony has successfully rehabilitated his back using this exercise that he had invented, reverse hyperextension. To this day, Tony lives absolutely free of any pain and would like to share his story with you today. Tony, I understand that you train people and also help them with the lower back injuries. Is this correct?
Yeah, that is correct. I am the owner of Seal Athletic. I put people on, I'm personal trainer. I put people on who are interested in Olympic style weightlifting, powerlifting, or traditional bodybuilding. I adjust their diet, overall strength training. That's what I do. And also what I do, I help people who suffer with lower back injuries.
If I had a lower back problem, how do I start with the best rehabilitation?
First, that's the good question. First, what I would do is I would tell the guy to go see the physician. And the reason for that is you might have something else wrong with you, some underlying problems. So it's good to be checked out by your physician. Then he can, if he is necessary, he will take a test. He'll eliminate these potential problems you might have. And if everything is fine and gives you the green light, then you start. Basically what you would do, it's on my complete low back care with Tony Dolezel video. All is in the detail there. But basically what you do, you learn proper positions, how to sleep. You learn decompressing, hang upside down your lower back. You learn how to stretch the thighs and hips, which are mostly associated with lower back injuries. And you learn how to do proper abdominal exercises and reverse hyperextensions, which helps to rehabilitate your back, strengthen lower back.
Does this program help anyone with back problems?
This is an excellent question. You know, I had a very recently guy who got my video, seen it, and he told me, you know, Tony, I know I should be doing this, but I dislike exercise. I rather take a medication, anti-inflammatory when I have it. Sometimes it gets full, I take, you know, painkillers or whatever. Well, you know, people like that you cannot help, really. And if a person like that goes to the doctor and with this type of answer, the doctor is going to throw hands in the air, or therapist. Because if a person doesn't want to help himself, you cannot help him. Now, another problem is that I had a broken back. This is, as a matter of fact, I'm right now having a guy on the program who is the same thing, lumbar spondylolisthesis, where is the bones on the vertebra actually broken off. So with this type of problem, there's no way, there's no regimen, there's no exercise which will bring the bones together and heal them. You need actually surgeon to the operation like I had. And then you have to rehabilitate. Then also there are another problems with lower back. There's many probably. It's always to discuss it, like I said, with your physician. But for those people who claim that they cannot rehabilitate their lower back, I wish if I could take each individual lower back, land in my back, and I'm positive that many of those backs which claim not to be rehabilitated, I would rehabilitate it. You know, speaking about herniated disc and stuff like this, that's not a problem at all. They don't need a surgery at all. Okay?
What are the benefits of the reverse hyperextension?
Yeah, there is not such an exercise for rehabilitation. This is the only exercise which helps in rehabilitation, and this exercise is absolutely must, which should be involved in rehabilitation.
What is the difference between doing reverse hyperextension manually versus on a machine?
Only difference there is comfort. You know, when you do it manually, it's a little bit uncomfortable. You can do this exercise on almost anything, you know, table, turn around on a regular hyperextension bench. So it's going to be a little bit uncomfortable, especially when you start using the resistance. When you start, the way I used to do it all days, I used to tie the plates around my ankles, then I had the guys hooked up on my calves, then I had a gravity boots modified, plates put in between my ankles. So when you're using more and more resistance it's way more uncomfortable. On the other hand, machines, they are designed for this exercise, so they have a better padding, and you know, you don't have to mess around with all this set up, pre-set up to hold the weights there, whatever. Everything is there. So machines for that reason are better.
What other machines are beneficial for rehabilitation and training?
Besides the Backmaster one, which I sold to the Apex 14 years ago, the company is no longer in the business. So the machines, Backmaster 1 and Backmaster 2 has not been manufactured since then. There are the other companies who produce reverse hyperextend machines. One is what I saw in the magazine, Bigger, Faster, Stronger. They got a nice machine. I saw in their magazine. There is also Louis Simmons from Westside Barbell, Ohio. I tried one of his machines. It's a very good machine. Then there are a couple of machines by Atlantis, Canadian-based company. They had a one plate loading apparatus and one with weight stack. I tried both of them. All are very good, very comfortable machines. But you know, what I'm going to say here is people think it's the machine which helps them to rehabilitate their back. I promote everybody's machine. You know, more machines is out there, all that, all is good. But most and foremost, I promote is the exercise. It's exercise which is going to help you in rehabilitation. If you don't have that machine, if it's not available, it's not in your gym, don't rack the brains over that. Do it manual like I used to do. Because when you do it for rehabilitation, you don't even use the weights. You know, look at my website and you will see everything into the detail there. You know.
Can you give me a demonstration of these training techniques and principles?
Sure, I will do that. Yeah, let's do it. I just want to show you, you know, this exercise can be done. People think they have to have a machine, you know, like Backmaster One or any other machine which other companies produce on the market. Like I said earlier, they are good because they are designed for that exercise. But if you don't have, your gym doesn't have this, here are the gravity boots. Those are heavy-duty stainless steel with the bar, which you put them around the ankles and slide this in between. You know, you can do it with, when you do them with the resistance, and you can do it on the bench, which I show you right behind me. Hyperextension bench. Yeah, I want to say for those people who have a back problems, or you know, they can contact me on my website, tony@sealathletic.com. Or they can phone me at 604-617-5735. They can purchase my video, and if they want to just the advice what to do, I will be glad to talk to them, help them out. I do it for sheer enjoyment of helping other people.
Thank you, Tony.
You're welcome.